Hi guys, Shavik and welcome back to YouTube channel. So today's video is a kind of different. So we are we have decided these things that we can start a kind of infrastructures of backend applications from scratch to a like kind of production stage deployments phase of things, playlists or kind of complete roadmaps, the things that you have to know, the tech stacks that generally on the current industry standards like people are using, the tools, the version control systems, the repo, then like deployment procedures, everything's we have decided to build from scratch. So the base reasons to make such playlist or kind of such roadmap kind of things or very like details levels of from start to end how SDLC life cycles, that when you are going to join the company, how actually the things are basically operating. So these things we have decided to build from the scratch. The reason is like as a college graduates or as a freshers, when you are just going to start working to a top MNCs, then they already have a uh, code base, the systems, the SDLC models they are following, the design patterns, everything's the things that we generally not aware in our college stages, that things we have to start when we are basically move to that transition. So things are going to be complicated, and on that times most like I also feel this frictions, and this is like 90 to 95% people are going to face the same frictions. So that's the main motto to start this thing. So here basically we will very scratch, like you can say, from a language installations, the things installations to like eventually incrementally we will day by day we will make it to a one of the what is the next features, what is the problems that in the current models that we have, let's suppose built on the X day and X plus 1 days, we will discuss what is the current limitations that we can solve, and on the X plus 1th days we will make the things to basically incorporate the limitations that currently have our project is. So we'll start from very scratch. The installations part to make it productions ready, we'll start from very scratch, and I will majorly focus on the backend heavy applications building on this, and the major components, major development life cycles, major best practices that we have to follow to basically make the most great to great applications of a backend save we can build. So I will majorly focus on this I have choose as a language to Java only, Java Spring Boot, because that is the most demand, and one of the, like I have to say, one of the most demanding, and there is a lot of job opportunities when you are in a master state of a Java Spring Boot applications. And I in the last communications, when I am going to interact to you guys on past days, when I was like taking interviews also, no matter it's an actual interview or a mock interview, like people don't know how to actually, if an application needs some, let's suppose, arguments to pass on, so people's like not aware how to basically know to which configurations we have to change to basically run an arguments runtime arguments feeding application. So these things are very basic. So that's the reasons I feel like I can start from very basics, and I am mostly try to cover of most of the aspects of a Spring Boot or backend heavy applications that generally currently on industry standards we are basically following. We will build a microservice, then we will build a database. So we will discuss the schema, no SQL versus SQL, which is going to be set for our applications to base. And for this, I am requesting to you guys, like if you have some good idea on applications, like or if you have some of the applications that you actually have to basically see need to build from the scratch, then please do the suggestions, because that is the times when you guys can provide your input. Please do the inputs to your comment sections, and it can be a retail domain website, it can be a fintech domain website, it can be a seller domain website, it can be any of them, but that application should have a motto to build it, and we will eventually discuss. So let's suppose if we are going to build an bank backend systems, then for database schemas, the consistency is going to be a primary factors. We can take a hit on partitions tolerance is needed, but these things that is of availability we can take a hit. So we discuss very details which of the cap theorems we have to incorporate to build that applications, basically on the part of schema finalization. So we will deeply build the things from very scratch, and we will follow 100% microservice 3.0 kind of infrastructure for sure. And post of that, eventually we will try to dockerize the things, because it should not be run to my machines, and it is going, maybe it is going to run my machines, and it should not be a case that it is not running on your machine. So that is the backbones when we have started to make the things to dockerizations. So you'll discuss in details when the applications, you guys will see when these applications need to be dockerized, and eventually with the limitations we will make the application dockerized. Then on the containerized management systems we will incorporate Kubernetes. Then we will build the entire pipelines with Jenkins, with different stage, dev stage, staging stage, then prod stage. We will go to the entire CI/CD based models. I have basically that visions to go to like this playlist. So from very scratch, from Java installations to that thing. So we will decided to opt in to, like, I'm not sure, I'm not going to commit, like it can be done in 2 months, it can be done in 3 months, but we will eventually do that. That is the one commitment that I can give you for sure. So because on DSA playlist I got a very good, very welcoming response, and I'm not going to say we are going to stop that. It is keep on going, but I'm not going to upload the videos on regular basis. So we will basically target the videos which is most like commonly asked problems. So that problems we will basically consolidate for you, because problem solvings that I feel that you guys should have to do your own, and I am also making the videos as per the time permits. But the most asked commonly DSA problems, we will keep on doing that. But very unnecessary problems, are very difficult or very hard problems of like very difficult mathematics oriented problems, that is not going to like help you a lot on your interview perspective. So that's the reason we will not make a daily video, but we will not basically stop on that. We will keep on doing that. But apart from that, this playlist you will basically learn when you are going to work to a industry standard project after from a freshers. When you are going to work to a MNC code base, then these things is going to help you a lot, because I saw people in 4 years, 5 years experience, and they are not that much confidence on the infra part when a particular, let's suppose like if a particular applications has a 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 lines of code and 5k 10k files, and how the files is basically communicating amongst themselves, what is the properties files, how basically data is going to be fit from a config systems to a properties files. These things are literally people are struggling a lot, no matter which tenures they are in their career. So this playlist I am pretty sure is going to help you a lot, and as I am targeting to make you guys to build from very scratch, so I will not to going to skip a single topic. If let's suppose Java is installed to my systems, I'm going to uninstall it and I'm going to live install it to the video, so that at any particular points, if I am going to face the same problems, and if I don't remember what I have did on that times to resolve that, I will do it on the real time, so that every one of us on the same page. So that's the like the visions to start on this playlist, and I think you guys should be there to me, and that is the most commonly like demanding things that from you guys side, like please Shavik, like start on some infra levels hands-on, and microservices from scratch to productions ready stages. Which of the tools we are generally using? So we are using for artifact management, we are using JFrog repository. We have for Docker, we have Docker hubs for image managements, the image with multiple tags we are going to push. So we will cover everything in depth. I will try my best to you to explain every topic in depth that we have did to our DSA. We have solved a very good amount of hard problems. So that is a kind of another commitments I took myself, and it is for you guys all together. So I think this would really help you guys a lot. So yes guys, so stay tuned. We will do a like next levels hands-on and next levels things is coming to our channel. So please, if you guys still not subscribe and if you guys still not turn on the notification, I will highly encourage to do so, because from now onwards I will highly encourage you to not to miss a single video. Yes, because you guys have asked to start from very scratch, and we are starting from that level of scratch to installing of a particular language to our systems, then eventually build it to for everyday progress. I will keep on posting to you guys for every single comments I am going to run to my machines. I am going to explain to you guys what is the main logic to basically follow that process. So there is not a single thing you guys is going to miss here. Yes guys, so that's all about to the introductions video, and let's meet to the next video of the starting of the like downloading parts of the video to the applications that we need to download. So let's meet on that video. So that's it guys, that's it for today. Let's meet with our next video. So bye guys, bye.